Good afternoon, everybody. Can you all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Everybody can hear me? I'm audible, bachcho? All right. So should we start? Should we start with the next topic? In the last class, we did articles, right? In the last class, we did articles. And today we are starting with something new and which is very, very simple. This topic is very, very simple in English grammar. All right. But the only thing that you should know over here is vocabulary. यहाँ पे बहुत जरूरी क्या है बच्चों? वोकैबुलरी आना। ठीक है, तो हम आज क्या कर रहे हैं? हम कर रहे हैं प्रीफिक्स। ये वर्ड कहीं सुना है क्या? हैव यू हर्ड ऑफ दिस वर्ड? कहीं सुना है हमने ये वर्ड? ठीक है, इसके साथ ही आता है सफिक्स। Prefix and suffix. We have been using this in our everyday language, all right? And these are very simple. The only thing that is required over here is your vocabulary. आपको सही words आने चाहिए, ठीक है? This is only what is required over here. Now, prefix का मतलब क्या होता है? Prefix का मतलब क्या होता है? The word itself tells you. वर्ड ही बताता है। प्री मतलब क्या होता है बच्चों? व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय प्री? प्री मतलब क्या? प्री मतलब पहले। प्री एग्जाम, प्री हिस्टोरिक। ओके, तो प्री का मतलब क्या होता है? पहले, बिफोर। ऑलराइट, सो ऐसे वर्ड्स जो आप वर्ड के पहले लगाते हो, कोई भी वर्ड के पहले जो हम वर्ड लगाते हैं उसको बोलते हैं प्रीफिक्स। उसको क्या बोलते हैं? प्रीफिक्स। ऑलराइट, एंड सफिक्स ऑफ कोर्स इज इट्स ऑपोजिट। सफिक्स क्या है बच्चों? उसका ऑपोजिट है, जो वर्ड के एंड में लगाया जाता है। जो वर्ड के एंड में हम लगाते हैं उसको क्या बोलते हैं? सफिक्स। उसको क्या बोलते हैं? सफिक्स। ऑलराइट, नाउ आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जाम्पल प्रीफिक्स के लिए। ठीक है, सपोज आई राइट नॉर्मल। मैंने एक वर्ड लिखा नॉर्मल, ठीक है, एंड आई आस्क यू टू राइट इट्स प्रीफिक्स। मैंने आपको बोला कि आपको इसका प्रीफिक्स लिखना है, तो क्या करना है आपको? यू हैव टू पुट समथिंग फर्स्ट। ठीक है, आपको ये वर्ड के पहले कुछ ऐसा लिखना है जो ये वर्ड का मतलब होना चाहिए। ओके, द वर्ड शुड नॉट बी नॉनसेंसिकल, इट शुड मेक सेंस। आपका प्रीफिक्स ऐसे होना चाहिए ये पूरा वर्ड का कोई सेंस बने। द वर्ड शुड हैव इट्स मीनिंग। वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वर्ड का मीनिंग होना चाहिए। ऑलराइट, so suppose I put the word ab over here, ab, ठीक है, तो ये वर्ड क्या हो जाता है? abnormal। ये वर्ड क्या हो जाता है? abnormal, and abnormal again is a word, ठीक है। we sometimes tell our friends, why are you behaving so abnormally? मतलब प्रॉपर्ली बिहेव नहीं कर रहे हो, यू आर बिहेविंग वेरी abnormally, तो वर्ड बन गया। ऑलराइट, बट ab, ab over here is ab, ab यहाँ क्या है? This is a prefix. This is a prefix which is attached to the word normal and a new word is formed, और ये new word क्या है? abnormal। और new word का भी meaning होना चाहिए। समझा क्या इतना सबको? सबको समझा इतना? Any problem? Soumya, don't think about the exercise. I'll tell you later. I have just written the exercise for you so that we don't waste time later. अभी आप सिर्फ ये समझो जो मैं समझा रही हूँ. Once you understand this, then we will go to the exercise and solve the exercise. ठीक है? सबको समझा प्रीफिक्स क्या होता है? Everybody has understood? Any doubt over here? Please ask me. Any doubt over here? Please ask me. ठीक है? तो प्रीफिक्स क्या होता है बच्चों? It is a word or a part of the word which is placed before a word. ठीक है? हमको क्या याद रखना है? I always tell you take a copy and a pen and sit down. और ये चीजें आपको लिखनी चाहिए. You should write down. So I want everybody to sit with a copy and a pen. All right? So ये क्या होता है? It is a part of the word which is placed before a word. And जब ये दोनों words join हो जाते हैं, जब ये दोनों words join हो जाते हैं, they make a meaningful word. They make a meaningful word. समझा सबको? Clear है? If you have any doubt regarding this, please ask me. Ayushi, maximum times they are short. Not necessary that every time they'll be short, but maximum times they are short. Any problem? Should we go to suffix now? Can we move to suffix now? Okay, somebody is writing. Can you repeat the definition? See, there is no such definition. I am just repeating the meaning. Okay? A part of the word which is placed before the word. जो whole word होता है, उसके पहले part of the word which is placed before the word, उसको हम बोलते हैं prefix. उसको हम बोलते हैं prefix. ठीक है? Now I am coming to suffix. अब suffix क्या होता है? वो part of the word which is placed at the end of the word. A part of the word which is placed at the end of the word, जो word के पीछे place किया जाता है. जैसे if I write the word, if I am writing the word comfort, मैंने क्या लिखा? Most simple word है ये. Everybody knows the meaning. I have written comfort. ठीक है? अब मैं क्या करूंगी? I have to place a suffix over here. ठीक है? तो हम क्या लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पे? Comfortable. ठीक है? ये क्या हो गया? ये कंप्लीट वर्ड क्या हो गया? कंफर्टेबल हो गया. हमने पार्ट ऑफ द वर्ड ज्वाइन कर दिया ये होल वर्ड में, एंड दिस होल वर्ड स्टिल मेक्स सेंस. दिस होल वर्ड स्टिल मेक्स सेंस. सो इसके दो मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट रूल्स है. ठीक है? इसके दो मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट रूल्स क्या है बच्चों? नंबर 1, you have to think and place the prefix or the suffix. And number 2, the word should make sense. आपका prefix join करने के बाद और suffix join करने के बाद जो word बनता है वो word का sense होना चाहिए, वो word का कोई मतलब होना चाहिए. ठीक है? समझा इतना? Everybody clear? See, रितिका, आई सेड कोई ऐसा वर्ड होना चाहिए जिसका इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में मतलब है, जिसका इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में मतलब है. कोई ऐसा वर्ड होना चाहिए. कन्फर्टमेंट, नो वर्ड, नो वर्ड इन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज. ठीक है रितिका? एनी अदर डाउट? एनी अदर डाउट? आई एम रिपीटिंग अगेन एंड अगेन एंड टेलिंग यू कि जो वर्ड्स हम फॉर्म कर रहे हैं प्रीफिक्स या सफिक्स लगा के, वो वर्ड का मतलब होना चाहिए. दैट वर्ड शुड मेक सेंस. इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में, इंग्लिश डिक्शनरी में उसका कोई मतलब होना चाहिए. तो ही मार्क्स मिलते हैं, नहीं तो नहीं। ठीक है, कोई भी प्रीफिक्स उठा के ज्वाइन कर दिया, कोई भी सफिक्स उठा के ज्वाइन कर दिया और वर्ड बना दिया, ऐसे नहीं होता है। ठीक है, ओके। यस ईश्वरी, ऑफ कोर्स उसके पहले भी मीनिंग होना चाहिए। करेक्ट। Ayushi, if they are not meaningful, you don't get marks. Simple as that. If they aren't meaningful, you don't get marks. You have to have meaning of it, right? Okay? ठीक है? Now, this much is clear. Now, everybody has understood what is prefix and what is suffix. ठीक है? Now, I'm going to give you a list of some prefixes and some suffixes which we use in our daily life. जो हम डेली लाइफ में बहुत ज्यादा यूज करते हैं। ठीक है, सो आई वांट यू टू राइट डाउन अ लिस्ट। तो हम क्या करेंगे, यू विल मेक कॉलम्स। ठीक है, सो फर्स्ट कॉलम में यू विल राइट डाउन द प्रीफिक्स एंड नेक्स्ट कॉलम में यू विल राइट डाउन इट्स वर्ड्स। जो हम प्रीफिक्स से वर्ड फॉर्म करेंगे वो वर्ड भी आप लिखोगे। ठीक है, सो इन योर कॉपीज, इन योर रजिस्टर्स, you will make two columns. In the first column, you will write prefix. In the second column, you will write words. ठीक है? Am I clear, बच्चों? समझ रहा है? And I am going on saying some prefixes, and we are going to form words together and write it down in the word column. Am I clear? Am I clear? Any problem? Okay. So should we start? Have you made two columns? Has everybody made two columns? ठीक है, so write down the first prefix. ठीक है, आपको दो कॉलम बनाने हैं, यहाँ पे प्रीफिक्स लिखो, यहाँ पे वर्ड्स लिखो। ठीक है, राइट डाउन द फर्स्ट प्रीफिक्स डी, DE. राइट डाउन द फर्स्ट प्रीफिक्स डी। written? Yash is saying my voice is lagging. Everybody is having a problem with my voice. Are you not able to hear me, बच्चों? Can you hear me properly? Yash, please use headphones if you're not able to hear me. Okay, maximum can hear me. Yash, please use headphones. All right? Okay. Now, coming back to the word D. Now, I want you to think and have some words of D. D ke kuch words, kuch examples you will give me first. Come on. Degenerate, correct. Deactive, correct. Demoralize, correct. Decomposition, correct. Demotivate, lovely, correct. Deforestation, correct. Okay, so you all have only given me so many words, so you can write any two words out of that. You can write any two words out of that. अभी जितने words बोले उसमें से कोई भी two words as example, as words formed of D, you can write down. ठीक है? और yes, degrade is correct. Decrease, decode, all these words are correct. The only thing that you have to keep in mind, like I'm saying again and again, that it should make meaning. Words का meaning होना चाहिए. ठीक है? Okay? ठीक है? Let's go to the next word now. ठीक है? I'm moving on to the next one. Now write down this. This. Next prefix, write down dis, dis. And now tell me words out of dis. Discomfort, correct. Disconnect, correct. Disagree, correct. Discharge, correct. Disappear, correct. Disagree, correct. Children, one thing that I want you to tell you over here is, एक चीज मुझे आपको बतानी है. देखो, everybody look over here. If I write the word disagree, I want everybody to look over here for a minute. Everybody. ठीक है? अभी क्या हुआ? Dis यहाँ पे क्या है? Prefix है. ठीक है? Agree, agree करना सबको समझता है. What is agree करना? ठीक है? You have to keep in mind over here कि ये जो word है, जो हमारा prefix है और जो word है, ये दोनों का मतलब होना चाहिए. Both should make sense. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि एक का मतलब है और एक का मतलब नहीं है. Both the words when joined together should make sense, number one, and both the words अलग अलग should also make sense. ठीक है? तो ये word agree का मतलब है, तो I can join a prefix with this word. Understanding what I'm trying to say? Everybody, are you understanding what I'm trying to say? ये word का meaning होना चाहिए. तो जब हम ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं दोनों वर्ड्स तब भी मीनिंग होना चाहिए, और जब अलग अलग है तब भी मीनिंग होना चाहिए. ठीक है? ऑलराइट, नाउ गिव मी एग्जांपल्स ऑफ दिस. dis, this. Dislocate, correct. Disadvantage, correct. Disappear, correct. Disconnect, correct. Disrespect, correct. Discontinue, correct. Dislike, correct. Disappoint, correct. Okay, somebody has written distrust. So I don't know, I did not see the name because words are coming very fast, so I couldn't see the name. But somebody has written distrust. Most of the times in English language, we write mistrust. ठीक है? Most of the time. ठीक है? Okay, next word now. Next word. Disqualify, correct. Correct. Okay. Now we've got many words with this. All right. So you can write any two words. कोई भी दो word आप dis के लिख सकते हो. ठीक है? Now coming to the third prefix. Third prefix. Write down x. ex. Write down. Now give me words of x. Exhale. Correct? और exhale, explosion. See children, I am again and again trying to tell you कि हम जो भी प्रीफिक्स लगा रहे हैं और वर्ड फॉर्म कर रहे हैं उसका मतलब होना चाहिए. You have to have a meaning of the word. If there is no meaning of the word, you do not get marks. You do not get marks. तो आपको क्या होना चाहिए? आपको वर्ड का मतलब पता होना चाहिए. Because sometimes in exam they ask you to form sentences out of it. So the word cannot be nonsense. The word should make sense. When the word makes sense, only then you get marks. Simple as that. Okay? Alright? So you have to write two words out of this. Okay? So one you can write exhale. Inhale, exhale सबको पता है? Inhale मतलब अंदर लेना, exhale मतलब बाहर. ठीक है? So one you can write exhale. Write down the word exhale. And next you can write explosion. Explosion. All right? ठीक है? Now, let's go on to the next prefix. Fast. Let's go on to the next prefix. Write down ill. I-L. Ill. I said ill and not in. I said ill. Illegal. Correct. Illiterate. Correct. Illogical. Correct. Come up with more words. Illegible. Correct. Shrishti. Very good word. Illegible. Illuminate. Correct. Illuminate is also correct. Nice word. Illogical. Correct. Okay. So we've got enough words now. Again, write two words for ill. Two words for ill. So आप कुछ भी लिख सकते हो. Write down illogical, illiterate. Okay. Now, moving on to the next prefix. Write down the next prefix, which is im. I am im. Next prefix, im. I am im. Immortal, correct. Impossible, correct. Improper. Write down these words. Improper, impossible, immortal, immature, correct है. Imperfect, good. Okay? So written all these words. See, we are discussing many words. अगर इसमें से आपको कोई word का मतलब नहीं समझता है तो please ask me. We are discussing many words. इसमें से if you feel that you are not understanding meaning of some word, please ask me. ठीक है? All right? Let's go to the next one now. Let's go to the next prefix. Write down miss. M-I-S, miss. M-I-S, miss. M-I-S, miss. So with miss, you can write mislead. Misbehave, correct. Misunderstanding, correct. Very good. Misguide, very correct. Mismatch, correct. Okay, so we've got many words and you know quite a few of them. I'm so glad. So you write down any two words with miss. Write down any two words with miss. Okay? In your copy, you need to write this down. Any two words of miss. Now, after that, come to the next prefix and write down non. Write down non. N-O-N, non. Non-living, correct. Non-stop. Nonsense. I'm saying again and again, don't form nonsense words. So again, nonsense. Non-veg, correct. Okay. So there are many words with non again that you can write. So write down two words with non. Write down two words with non. Non-biodegradable, correct. Very good. I am very happy with the words that you're giving me. Okay. Now after non, write down other word that is pre. Pre. Write down pre. Correct. Somebody is writing prefix. Very correct. Prefix again. Of course you can write prefix. Prefix, prehistory, correct. Prepaid, correct. Premature, correct. Yes, prepaid, correct. Preview, correct. Correct. So write down two words with pre. Write down, you have to write the words also, okay? Write down two words with pre. Now after that, give me words with pro. P-R-O. Pro. P-R-O. Pro. Proactive. Wonderful. Profess. Program. Correct. Okay. So you can write down two words. Write down proactive, proactive, and program. Proactive and program. Everybody write down. Okay. Written. Okay. Now let's start. I'm now giving you another word. Okay. I've given you pro. Now write down un. 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 Un, when do we use un? Most importantly, computer language में we keep using undo, undo कर दो, unusual, unequal, yes, unseen, correct, unfortunate, uncomfortable, very good, unpredictable, very good, un unconscious, correct, unhappy, unbelievable. Okay, very good. Write down two words with un then. Quickly write down two words with un. Then we are moving on to the next prefix. Done? Write down sub. Sub. S-U-B. Sub. Subway. Correct. We can have subordinate. Correct. Submissive. Submissive. Submerged. Correct. Yes. Correct. Okay. So write down any two words with sub. Write down any two words with sub. Write down any two words with sub. So write down subordinate and submissive. Okay? Done with sub. Now write down another prefix. After sub, write down inter. Write down inter. I-N-T-E-R. I-N-T-E-R. इंटर. हम मूवी देखने जाते हैं तो क्या होता है? इंटरमिशन. हम मूवी देखने जाते हैं बच्चों तो क्या होता है? इंटरवेल, इंटरमिशन. ठीक है? इंटरचेंज. वेरी गुड. इंटरनेट. करेक्ट. इंटरनेशनल. करेक्ट. इंटरव्यू. करेक्ट. Okay. So write down two words with inter now. Write down two words with inter. Okay. After that, write down semi. Semi. S-E-M-I. Semi. Semi. Semicircular. Semiconductor. Yes? Right. Yes. So write down two words with semi, semicircular and semiconductor. Write down these two words in your notebook. Semicircle, yes, I already said. Okay. Semi-solid, yes, perfect. Okay. Now, let's go to the next prefix and write down anti. Anti. तबीयत खराब होती तो हम क्या खाते हैं? एंटीबायोटिक. यस. तबीयत जब हमारी खराब होती तो हम क्या खाते हैं? एंटीबायोटिक. अभी क्या चल रहा है? वायरस चल रहा है. यस. तो एंटीवायरस. करेक्ट. Antibiotics I already said. Antivirus I already said. Okay. So you can write down all. You can write down these two words. Antibiotic. Write down antibiotic. ठीक है? Are you writing also, बच्चों? Write down antibiotic, antisocial. Okay. Now, after that, write the other prefix after anti. Write down auto. Sorry. Write down auto. Auto. Now, auto का क्या होगा? Autonomous. We say this is an autonomous institution, right? So autonomous. Write down. Write down autonomous. Autobiography, correct. Automatic, correct. ठीक है? So write down automatic, autonomous, autobiography. Okay? Now, after that, last prefix. Then we go to suffix. Last prefix. Write down multi. 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 Children, do you remember we had done a word with multi? We had done a word. And the word was multilingual. ये याद था हमको? Multilingual. We had studied bilingual, 2 languages. ठीक है? Multilingual, many languages. ठीक है? So write down multilingual. Multilingual. Multi-talented, correct. Multinational, correct. The word is not multi-personality. The word is multi-talented. There is no word, bachcho, like multi-personality. Instead, you will say multi-talented. Instead, you will say multi-talented. ठीक है? Okay? So these were all the prefix. What we just did were all the prefixes. समझा सबको? कोई डाउट है इसमें? कोई डाउट है बच्चों? कोई डाउट है? कोई डाउट है? Okay. Now let's move on to suffix. ठीक है? In the same way, we are going to do some suffixes now. ठीक है? So write down, again make two columns. Again make two columns and write down the first suffix. Again make two columns and write down AL. Form words with AL as a suffix and not as a prefix. AL. So you can write down comical, comical, national, yes, okay, annual, correct. Okay, so write down two words. Write down comical. Everybody, write down comical. Okay. Okay. Now, coming to the next suffix. Coming to the what spelling do you want, Yash? Which spelling do you want? Yash is saying, ma'am, spelling. Which spelling? Which spelling do you want? Okay, Yash, whenever you write down, I'll give you the spelling. What word did I just say? Oh, comical? You want the spelling of comical? Okay? Comical. Alright? Now, let's go to the next suffix and write down. Write down the suffix ER. Write down the suffix ER. Written? Did you write the suffix ER? Give me the words of ER. Bigger, stronger. Correct. So write the word bigger, stronger. Write down the two words bigger, stronger. Okay? Now coming to the next suffix. Next suffix. Write down. We have written AL. Okay. Now write down EST. EST. Write down EST. Smallest, strongest, tiniest. Yes? All words with EST. So you can write down strongest, smallest, tiniest. Okay? Write down. Written? Now, next, write down full. FUL, full. Beautiful, correct. Beautiful, correct. Hopeful, correct. Grateful, correct. You can write any two words. Okay? Write down any two words, bachcho. Any two words. After full, write down ILY. 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 Written happily, correct. Lazily, right? We say he's always acting lazily. बहुत ही lazy है. Always acting lazily. Okay, so write down happily, lazily. Okay, somebody has written, I think कौन है ये, प्रगति has written lily, has written lily. But Pragati, let me tell you that lily is wrong. Even though when it has ILY, it is wrong. क्यों wrong है? Why is this word wrong? Because, like I have been saying, that this word should also make sense. Okay? This word should also make sense. And like you can see, this L on its own, does it make sense? Akela, does it make sense? It does not make sense, akele. Alright? So this word is wrong. You cannot write lily. समझा क्या प्रगति? प्रगति समझा? ठीक है? Because this word does not make sense, बच्चा. ये अकेले does not make sense. You have to think of words which make sense, and when joined together again should make sense. ठीक है? Okay? So this is wrong. ठीक है? समझ गया? So you can write happily, lazily. ठीक है? Write down. Now, ठीक है? Now moving on to the next suffix. Write down ing. ing. So you can write acting, showing. Yes? Singing, correct. Modeling, correct. Communicating, correct. ठीक है? Yes. So you can write any two words. Eating, sleeping, correct. So you can write any two words with ing. The most simplest word ever. Okay? Now, after that, write down less. 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 Written less. अब इसके वर्ड बताओ. You can write tireless. Okay? Tireless. Tire. Tireless. Hopeless. Correct? So, senseless. Correct. But again, I'm saying you have to keep in mind that both the words make sense. जो आप दो वर्ड्स ज्वाइन कर रहे हो और थर्ड वर्ड बना रहे हो, दैट शुड ऑल्सो मेक सेंस बच्चों. और जो दो वर्ड्स है वो भी इट शुड ऑल्सो मेक सेंस. ऑलराइट, द ओनली रूल ओवर हियर इज दैट व्हाटएवर यू मेक should make sense. Nonsense words you write over there and you get a zero. Alright, so like I told you, Lily, ये completely गलत है. क्यों गलत है? क्योंकि this L in itself does not make sense. तो भले ही आपने सही प्रीफिक्स लिखा, सॉरी सफिक्स लिखा है, भले आपके वर्ड में सही सफिक्स है ILY का, फिर भी आपको मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे. क्योंकि ये वर्ड और ये वर्ड when joined together should make sense and individually should also make sense. ठीक है? This is the thumb rule. So you have to remember this. ठीक है? So for less you can write tireless because tire also makes sense. Harmless, correct. All right? So write two words, harmless and tireless. Less के सामने दो words लिखो, harmless and tireless. After that, write down meant. Next suffix लिखो meant. MENT. Meant. And give me two words with MENT. Tournament, correct. Treatment, correct. Engagement, correct. Management, correct. Why correct? Because manage also means something and meant also means. So when joined together, both the words, a third word also makes sense to me. Okay? So that word is correct. So now you can write any two words with ment. MENT, ment. Okay? Now, with this, we are done with suffix and prefix. Have you understood? Is there anything, any problem? Has everybody understood? समझा है? Did you write down the list that I gave you of suffix and prefix? Yes? Now, I have written this exercise for you. So, I am giving you 5 minutes of time. You will solve this exercise and then we are going to discuss it right now. Okay? You will copy this exercise. Can everybody see the board clearly, bachcho? Can you see the board clearly? Can you see the board clearly? Okay. Okay. So, you will just write down this exercise, solve it, and we are discussing now, right now. Okay? So, I am giving you 5 minutes. Please copy it down and then we'll discuss it. Samiksha, board is not clear? Do one thing, write down whatever you can see, then whatever you cannot see, let me know. I'll dictate it to you. I will dictate it to you. Alright? Just write down whatever you can see. What you cannot see, you ask me, I'll dictate it to you. And once you are done copying it down, bachcho, do let me know. Just write done over here. Personal. Savi, this word is personal. Done, bachcho? Done? Lianshu, it is usual. This is usual. Any other word that you want to ask me? Everybody is done. Any other word that you want to ask me? Please quickly tell me. 10th word. Articulate. Articulate. Human. Human. Moral. Moral. Generate. Generate. Okay? Done? All words clear? Should we start? You've written the suffix as well. Have you all written the suffix as well? Okay. So should we start? Should we start? All right. So let's start with the prefix first. And what is prefix? Prefix हम कहाँ लगाते हैं word के पहले. Like I told you, the word itself tells you. Pre, pre, pre मतलब पहले. Pre-exam. Okay? तो pre मतलब क्या होता है पहले. तो हम suffix कहाँ लगाएंगे word के पहले. ठीक है? So this word is usual. Usual. So what prefix will you put over here? You can write unusual. Usual, unusual. UN. All right. So the prefix over here is UN. Unusual. Okay. Next word. Human. Human. क्या prefix होगा इसका? Tell me. क्या prefix होगा? Human. Inhuman. IN. All right. We say that the person is so inhuman. How can he do such an act? So क्या हो गया वो? Inhuman act. ठीक है? So the prefix over here is in. In. Third word. Mobile. All right. Like I have always told you, in English हर word का 2 से ज्यादा मीनिंग होता है. ठीक है? तो एक मोबाइल का मतलब क्या होता है? मोबाइल everybody knows that we use. और ये मोबाइल का मतलब क्या होता है? Moving. Okay? Something that is not static, not at one place. Something that is moving is mobile. तो इसका prefix क्या होगा? Im. Immobile. Mobile is moving. All right. Immobile is something that does not move much. Something that does not move much. Something that is static at one place. Okay. Next is gain. 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 Okay. इसका prefix क्या होगा? Can anybody tell me? Gain. No. Not again. Why not again? Who has written again? Ritika. Again नहीं होगा. क्यों नहीं होगा बच्चा? Because I told you again क्या होता है? ये gain है, ठीक है? इसमें a ऐड कर दिया. Does that make sense? ये word का कोई मतलब होता है क्या? This is just an alphabet. It does not make sense. All right? तो इसका prefix क्या होगा? Re. RE. ठीक है? अब gain का मतलब भी होता है और re का मतलब भी होता है. ये दोनों वर्ड्स का मतलब होता है. ठीक है? इसीलिए इसका प्रीफिक्स क्या होगा? री होगा. एंड री मीन्स अगेन. ठीक है? री मीन्स अगेन, वापस से. हम क्या बोलते हैं? रिवाइज. रिवाइज बोलते हैं. बिफोर एग्जाम्स यू शुड रिवाइज. रिवाइज का मतलब क्या होता है? कि वापस से पढ़ो. रीड इट अगेन. So in the same way, what is this? Regain. She regained her energy. वापस से. ठीक है? So that is the reason over here you will not write a. ठीक है? ये प्रीफिक्स गलत है. ये लिखोगे तो मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे. ये क्या लिखोगे आप? री. RE. Because I have been telling you always, हम जो भी प्रीफिक्स लगाते हैं वर्ड को या जो भी सफिक्स लगाते हैं उसका मतलब होना चाहिए, उसका मीनिंग होना चाहिए. It should make sense. ठीक है? So when you have joined this word to this word, both words make sense, and the third word जो form हुआ है regain, that also makes sense. ठीक है? तो ये क्या होगा? Regain. समझा? क्लियर है सबको? क्लियर है सबको? ठीक है, लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट वन. मॉरल, MORAL, क्या होगा इसका? टेल मी, क्या होगा प्रीफिक्स इसका? करेक्ट, इमोरल. आई एम, तो प्रीफिक्स क्या हुआ यहाँ पे? आई एम, इम. ठीक है, so the word is immoral. So sorry, immoral. ठीक है. appear, very simple, we've discussed this word. क्या होगा इसका? DIS, appear, disappear. Okay, so DIS is the prefix. sense, sense, क्या होगा इसका prefix? non, NON, so it becomes nonsense. and I have been telling you, nonsense words हमको नहीं बनाने हैं, that nonsense. ठीक है, तो NON, non, prefix क्या हुआ? NON, non. I hope everybody is writing it down. merge, MERGE, क्या होगा इसका? इसका क्या होगा? वेरी गुड, submerge. करेक्ट, SUB, submerge. तो sub also makes sense and merge also makes sense. Submerge. ठीक है. frequent, prefix, frequent. Saima, disfrequent is no word बच्चा. DIS, disfrequent is no word. Prefix I am saying, not suffix. Prefix I am talking about. Unfrequent, again no word. Unsujal, unfrequent, no word. Correct. Who is that? Vedanti. Correct. Infrequent. ठीक है? Correct. Lovely. Okay. Articulate. Articulate का मतलब क्या होता है पहले बताओ. Articulate का मतलब क्या होता है? No, I'm asking you the meaning of articulate. Articulate, ये word का मतलब क्या होता है? Where have you heard of this word? Articulate. कहाँ सुना है? Articulate. हाँ, तो उसका मतलब क्या होता है? What do you understand by the word articulate? Artistic मतलब पता है सबको? Her drawing is very artistic. मतलब बहुत अच्छी, बहुत beautiful, out of the box. Okay? So in the same way, articulate. All right? So articulate मतलब बहुत अच्छा है. It is a very positive word. ठीक है? तो articulate का अभी हमको इसमें क्या लगाना है? Prefix लगाना है. तो क्या लगाओगे? Inarticulate. Somebody who is very artistic and somebody who is not so artistic. तो inarticulate का मतलब क्या होता है? जो artistic नहीं है. तो उसमें क्या प्रीफिक्स लगेगा? IN, inarticulate. ठीक है. रैप, WRAP, रैप. रैप का मतलब क्या होता है? करेक्ट. तो रैप का प्रीफिक्स क्या होगा? अनरैप, UN. ओके. रैप, वाइंड अप. ओके, तो इसका प्रीफिक्स क्या होगा? अनरैप. मृणालिनी, री-रैप, नो वर्ड. री-रैप, नो वर्ड. ऐसा कोई वर्ड नहीं होता है इंग्लिश में. ठीक है. अनरैप इज द राइट प्रीफिक्स. UN is the right prefix over here. Wrap, unwrap. Okay, next. Placement. Placement. What prefix will you put for placement? Displacement. Correct. DIS. ठीक है. This makes sense. Placement also makes sense. So, full marks. ठीक है. Personal. 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 क्या प्रीफिक्स होगा बच्चों? Impersonal. IM. IM is the prefix here. impersonal, ठीक है. Pleasant, pleasant, unpleasant, un. So when you join two words, it makes sense. Unpleasant, unpleasant nahi, unpleasant nahi, no word. The word is unpleasant, ठीक है. Generate, क्या होगा? Generate, generate का होगा degenerate, de, d. We did this prefix at the start, ये हमारा first prefix था, ठीक है. तो ये क्या होगा? degenerate, ठीक है. क्लियर है प्रीफिक्स? प्रॉब्लम कोई वर्ड में? डू यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम? शुड वी गो टू सफिक्स क्विकली? क्लियर? ओके, ठीक है. लेट्स गो टू सफिक्स नाउ, ठीक है. मेजर, फर्स्ट सफिक्स है मेजर. क्या होगा इसका सफिक्स? इसका आई एम सेइंग सफिक्स, उसके बाद, वर्ड के बाद जो आता है उसका क्या होगा? measurable, correct है. measurement is also correct, so you can write both. You can write measurable, able also, and ment also, ठीक है. both make sense. measurable, measurement. next word, evaluate, evaluate क्या होगा? evaluation, correct. evaluation will be the suffix, ठीक है. interpret, interpret, interpretation, okay. so it will be tion. suffix क्या होगा? ion, ठीक है. valid, valid क्या होगा? that is also correct. validity correct, validation correct, both correct because both make sense, ठीक है. तो दोनों correct है. hope, hope suffix, जल्दी. hopeful, hopeless, both correct, ठीक है. next, prepare, prepare, preparation correct, tion, ठीक है. suffix tion, write down everybody. pay, pay, payment, ment, ment. star, star suffix, stardom बच्चों. This is a new word for you, stardom, dom, ठीक है. stardom जो बहुत ज्यादा फेमस हो जाते हैं, जिनका बहुत नाम हो जाता है, उनको बोलते हैं they have got a lot of stardom, ठीक है. so the suffix over here will be dom, stardom, ठीक है. sick, sick, sick क्या होगा suffix? sickness, correct. Nikita, read the word carefully, bacha. What are you writing? I said sick, sickness, N-E-S-S. I'm tired of my sickness now. All right? इसका suffix क्या होगा? N-E-S-S. I have told you, word का मतलब नहीं change होना चाहिए, ठीक है. तो इसका suffix क्या होगा? N-E-S-S, sickness. home, H-O-M-E, home, home क्या होगा? less, L-E-S-S, homeless. That person is homeless, मतलब the person doesn't have a home to stay. घर नहीं है उसके पास, homeless है वो. cheer, cheer, cheerful, ठीक है. cheerful, F-U-L. We did the suffix at the start. cheerful. move, very simple. क्या होगा move का? जल्दी बोलो. move, movement, correct. movable, correct. agree, again you can write two over here. agreeable, agreement, both correct, ठीक है. awake, awake क्या होगा awake का? awaken, en, ठीक है. awaken, all right. awakening, correct. okay. comfort, comfort कंफर्टेबल, ठीक है, वी डिड एट द स्टार्ट कंफर्टेबल, ओके। सो दीज आर ऑल द सफिक्स एंड प्रीफिक्स जो हम बहुत ज्यादा यूज करते हैं और जो एग्जाम में आते हैं। नाउ अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस व्हाट यू कैन गेट इज यू मे बी आस्क्ड टू फॉर्म सेंटेंसेस आउट ऑफ द सफिक्स एंड प्रीफिक्स, ठीक है। तो जो भी सफिक्स आप ऐड करते हो उसके बाद जो वर्ड बनता है उससे आपको सेंटेंस फॉर्म करने के लिए आ सकता है, या तो जो हमने अभी किया कि यू हैव टू ऐड प्रीफिक्स और सफिक्स, वो आ सकता है, ठीक है। क्लियर है इतना? कुछ प्रॉब्लम है बच्चों? एनी प्रॉब्लम? एनी प्रॉब्लम? प्लीज आस्क। इफ यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम प्लीज आस्क। ऑल क्लियर? सब कुछ क्लियर है? ओके, सो नाउ बच्चों, with this we have finished two topics of grammar, that is articles and prefix and suffix. Tomorrow we start with the third one, ठीक है? All right, till then bye bye and take care.